Hello, Fatima.
Hello, Christine. How are
Okay.
you?
Good, good. Thank you for offering to tell people today about your experience with with me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
All right. I know, especially when we talk about hypnotherapy, hypnosis, a lot of people don't really know like what to expect. So I really appreciate you sharing. Sometimes it's helpful to hear other people's experience with it.
Yes. I will love to start with the first day that we worked together.
Okay.
And well, the first day that we worked together, we I remember you did the Grand Cross of Man technique. You know, I have had before other techniques done to me and from different people, but this specifically that day, I was very surprised and I was very happy at the same time because you did open like doors of my beliefs. I had certain beliefs about certain things, and sometimes they sound kind of crazy. But that day when you did the Grand Cross of Man, I remember that you before you were mentioning the part of my body, I felt the warmth in each part of my body, like by and then right after I will feel the warmth first, and then right after you will mention the part of my body, and I was amazed. And I even, at one point during the state, I asked myself, oh, is this happening? And then I said, let me see it. And then I said, and then I will start feeling it in my throat. And right after that, you will mention it, or in my crown, and then you will mention it. And then I was very happy. I remember coming out of that stated. I was so happy because it was a beautiful experience. And from that day, I believe in you. I I believe in you. I believe that you are you're a beautiful angel. A healer. You are a healer. Thank you for sharing that with us. And I look right now. I'm feeling the warmth. All over my body your energy. You have beautiful energy, and thank you for sharing with the rest of us. It's amazing. Don't stop. If people come to you, it's because we know you're gonna help us, and our spirit guide us to you, and that's the reason why we're here, for you to help us. And if we come to you, if we're sent to you, is because up there they know you can help us. So just do it. Just do it. Like the Nike, just do it. It was good. I love it. And what would I take from my from this experience with you? Like I said, I believe in myself more. Thank you for all the advices, for all this. Man, you spend. I was thinking about it. You spend a few hours with me, a lot. To help me to believe in myself. All your behavioral instructions and all the times that you spend working with those techniques, they did work. Christine, thank you very much for everything that you've done for me. And another thing that I have to add into this, what I was having, what I was just telling my fiance a while ago, when when I started working with you, I was probably drinking a little more than a beer, a one tall. But and I remember me, not that I didn't wanna admit it, but at one point I started noticing, you're drinking a little too much after me working with you. And maybe it was not one, maybe it was a six pack, which is I think is three of those. But that last one was it was a struggle for me. And after one of the sessions that we had, I remember inside of me, you're telling me without you telling me, why don't you just tell me what's there, what's like bothering you? And I didn't say it until the next time, when then that's when I said, you know what, blah 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 blah. And I said, I told my fiance, you know what, she'd help me. You helped me. Thank you. You helped me to stop. Like, I don't crave
Yeah.
beer. I don't crave it. I used to get out of work and I will be looking at the clock, just waiting to be 1 o'clock so I can run to the liquor store and buy myself a michelada and just come home already ready to rumble. And I don't do that anymore. I don't, I don't even crave that. And that's because of your help. And I'm telling you, I promise it went from the first time we started working, it was three micheladas, which is a six pack, and to none. And that's thanks to you. Thank you very
And
much.
how many sessions did it take for us to dissolve that michelada away?
Well, the last one, it was only one session.
It was one session.
It was
Yep.
one session only. You know, like I said, all those times that I didn't bring it up, mm, it was already working. Something was working already its way. But that one was like, and that one was with the dissolving technique.
Mhm.
That was, yes, yes, that, and I remember it. Yes, it was that one. That was the last time we had our session,
Yeah.
right? Yes, one only. See, I'm so happy.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, the Grand Crescent Man and the dissolving technique, those are all techniques within the Wisdom Center technology specific type of hypnosis. And so the dissolving technique is really effective for dissolving away any cravings. And usually we can do it even in just one session.
Yes, yes, it works. It works. I am very happy and very pleased. I truly recommend. I even told my fiance, I said, you know what, you need to talk to Christine. We need you to start because I'm pretty sure you can help him stop drinking as well.
Yeah.
He has a drinking problem, and nobody can be, what did they say? Nobody can be there recognized at their own house. Sometimes somebody else will have to come and help. And I don't think I can help him. I think you can help him. So I did tell him, you need to reach out to Christine, and hopefully she can, she has the time so she can help us. And he's like, yeah, because I'm telling you, literally, when before I started talking to you, I was telling him, did you notice that I stopped from here? And he's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't realize, but you did. You did it. Cut down until one day I was like, okay, so where's the beer? No beer today. No beer, no beer. And those days became weeks. Now it's been, what is it, 4 weeks already? It's
Sounds
been
good.
almost 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
But
Christine. Thank you.
you're
Thank
welcome. And let's see, are there any other goals that you can think of that we worked on or that you achieved? Because I have a couple in mind if you don't remember.
I I will have to say about my self-worth and about me, my um like, yes, I'm more aware that I am capable and I am worth more than what I think I am. I'm more, I'm loving myself more. But you can also remind me of some, because I had some in mind, but they will come right now.
Yeah. Well, I remember that some inner child stuff came up with you where you were able to
Yes.
reconnect with little Fatima
Oh my
and
God. Yeah.
some healing there.
Yeah. Well, that day, it was a very emotional day. I remember, mm, mm, that we had that day was what technique it was. It was just,
I was asking for
yeah,
permission.
asking for permission. Yes, it was asking for permission, and as soon as, you asked me to put my hand on my heart, I started, going back, and I was able to see the little Fatima. I was able to see that little Fatima. I was very emotional, and I believe since that day I am more, how can I say it? Not I don't want to say reconciliate with her, but I am more gentle with my little self. I am more gentle. I am more patient. I don't judge myself as much. I don't. I try to give that love that I'm always trying to give everybody else to me first, and that's when I talk. I'm talking about my self esteem. How I'm loving myself. I had been always putting it on all the way on the back, and you know I like you already know the stuff that I went through. When I was a child by being molested, it wasn't easy for me to get out of that, always feeling guilty, and that's when I said I was able to reconciliate, but I don't want to say that word, but or forgive me from mistreating her and always judging her and always belittling her because she was um, a victim of something that it was not on her hands,
Mhm.
and it feels really good. It feels really good to accept what I went through and be able to, you know, I'm a survivor, and that's all that matters. And I am very happy that I was able to reconcile. I'm gonna say it, reconciliate, because I think that's what I did. Not that she did anything to me, but that like I said, I never validate, you know, all the troubles that she went through, and that was a beautiful experience as well. Man, all of them. See, all of them. You bring me back. I'm just trying to live in the moment, and I'm because I want to remember exactly everything. But as much as I want to, I'm only reliving the good parts of it,
Yeah,
and that's part of the healing process, and that's part of the healing, and that the outcome of the wonderful experience that I had with you. That as much as I want to think about something that is gonna make me cry, because if I think about it, but I'm trying in my head is not giving it to me because something was removed from there, and
mm,
I don't have it here anymore. So I'm sorry if it sounds like it's dementia, but it's like it's not there. It's not bothering me. It's not making me feel sad. Uh, You know, I'm just I'm just okay. I'm okay now. I don't have to live and feel that way anymore. And that's thanks to this, you
yeah.
know.
Well, we removed those blocks and obstacles and those kind of loops of negative thinking, those
Yeah.
limiting beliefs. We just got rid of them.
And this is right now, Christine, that it makes so much sense when you said, we remove obstacles and because they're gone. That beliefs, those thoughts, those negatives, or those, guilt and all that stuff, it's completely gone out of I don't even I don't even think I have them on my memory. I think they're just you just went with your little magic stick and got everything away from it. So it's a lot of things you have accomplished with me, Christine. A lot of things. Thank you. And not only I'm thanking you, my mom. Oh my God. Have you talked to Dr. Christine? How is she doing? I swear to you. She said, please, please let her know that whatever it is that she's doing, I really thank her because I can see the change in you. I can see the change in
Oh,
you.
thank
And
you.
I promise. I promise. If she was to be here, she probably would be sticking her head. Hi, Dr. Christine. Because I said, you know what? I did tell her about that experience. And after that, because at the end of the day, I was blaming her for certain things. But after that day, I don't have nothing to blame her for. She was a victim, just like me, you
Yeah.
know, and man, I'm like men up and just continue. And I told her, so that's why she knows, she noticed the difference of my approach towards her. Like I told you, I told you at the beginning, I don't have a good relationship with my mother. And I'm going to tell you something. It's been 3 weeks that she's here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. That's why I have to cut the class short, because she's here. You know, she wants to spend time with me. And I'm pretty sure that if I was, refusing her or pushing her away, she would be like, who wants to go on? She's old already. She don't gotta put up with my nonsense, you know. But still, I was still mad at her, even though I'm almost 50. I'm still like, do you remember you threw a rock on me when I was 5? No, no. For God's sake, I don't even remember what happened yesterday. She said, and but it feels good. It feels good that the
Yeah, that's
people
huge.
that they matter, the people that matter to me are closer to me, because I am bringing them a different Fatima. You know, I am not drinking when they're around me, because when I was off, let's just drink. I'm not doing stuff that probably would embarrass them. I already gave them enough reasons to be embarrassed for the rest of their life. When I was an addict for many years, so my kids have seen the worst part of me.
Yeah.
So I don't need to give them anymore. And by me taking accountability for my whatever happened, and make sure that I am, that I'm moving forward. And that's one of the things also that I'm always going to take. I promise you that whatever it is that you did for me, I will use it towards my better me, my better me every day. And I will always remember what you did for me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much, Christine.
You're welcome. One other thing that I remember that we worked on is your temper, that you would like feel like you would explode. How is that going? Because I haven't checked in with you on that.
It's good. I'm telling you, Christine, it's good. I haven't had problems of me overreacting with no one. I am very I am very calm. I am very calm, even though I'm telling you, I feel like I'm like a hippie right now. Everything is love and peace. I'm just like, floating.
Yeah.
So that is another thing, and many other things. Remember that you also helped me when I was telling you about how my father was a cheater. And then, I was a little, concerned that I didn't want to have like, that my whole life before I met my fiance, I have been unfaithful. And, you know, and now, when I was feeling a little boring, my mind was wandering, and that also stopped. And that stopped only one time. Only one time. I believe you did the dissolving technique. You did that, and you brought up, my father patterns and all that, my behaviors that I probably not that I learned, because they don't bother me anymore, but that I see from him, and somehow they were stuck in my head, but that also went wonderful. Oh my God, I had a grocery list. Lord have
Well,
mercy.
it's always good to reflect because sometimes we forget. We feel so good in the moment, we kind of forget how far we've come and what
My
we've got
God,
over.
yes. Yes. I mean, if you really think about it, I feel like everything we're mentioning right now, I feel like I left a big right now, because I'm very ritual. I feel like I'm walking the road and I'm just throwing big bags in the side of the road, like all that baggage is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Well, our subconscious mind picks up everything in childhood. It's all attached to us. And if we never do anything with it, we never let it go. We just drag it
Yeah.
with us throughout our whole life.
and we just keep throwing them in the back of our mind. It's like, and
Mhm.
we feel that it's never gonna come, but it comes. I'm getting, Christine. I'm gonna be almost 50. My daughter's already planning, on becoming mothers next year. At least one of them, she's already, said, "Mom, I'm ready for my grandkids. I don't, I never want to give my grandkids any bad version of me. I want them to have a memory of their grandmother like the best angel they ever met, the person that will always be there. Because I had a grandma like that.
Yeah.
My grandma was the best. So, I want them to have the same opportunity that I had. And that would never be possible if I'm not working on myself. And by that, it's you also that it's helping, me getting there. And I'm sure that there's many things, because I know I have a grocery list, but I, the fact that you're already giving me the tools and that I know what works for me.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of keep working on that, and I'm pretty sure little by little I'm gonna, I'm not nobody's perfect, but I'm gonna be pretty close.
All right, let's see. I think I had a couple of other questions. Um, I mean, I was going to ask you what you've learned through our work together, what you're most proud of accomplishing. I don't like, I feel like you've kind of covered some of that. I don't know if you have anything to add.
Yeah, it's mm, no, that's what my biggest one is I think it's the beer, like as something bad habit for me from my um PTSDs. I believe was the day that I was, after I was having hypnosis, and I was able to reach to my, little Fatima, and I was able to, communicate with her, and we got our things together now. And um, about believing in myself. About believing in myself. I think that's something really, really good. Anger also, you helped me with that. Everything. I think one thing, I think it's like a puzzle. One thing unites the other one. And if I'm working on the main ones, which it was, I'm telling you, it was my childhood trauma and alcohol. Those are the main ones. If I'm able to, you know, survive that, I think nothing else. I mean, nothing can stop me. That's how I feel. Nothing can
Okay,
stop me.
that's right.
Yeah.
All right. And then I was going to ask about any obstacles that were in your way and if you were able to remove those. I think we kind of covered that with like the blocks from childhood that we removed.
Yes. Yes. I think so. I think we did.
And so then why would you recommend this to somebody who might be on the fence and like not sure if they should work with me or if they should try hypnosis at all?
Well, you know, I'm not gonna, I will recommend you, no, I will recommend them to give themselves an opportunity to work with you. It's not about recommending you. Just if they are really going through a bad situation, I recommend for them to reach out to you because you're going to help them because you are a healer. And I know that I felt it. I Every time you work with me, every time it was a step forward to becoming the better Fatima that I want to, that I want to be. And so I will recommend anybody that is going through a bad habit, a bad situation, or depression, or, not feeling, you know, low self esteem. I do recommend them to give themselves an opportunity to reach out to you and to give themselves an opportunity to get better, because you will help them. I know, I am 100% sure that you will. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well,
Mm,
those are all the
yeah.
questions I had, and just unless there's anything else that you want to mention.
No, thank you. Keep working. Keep doing what you were sent here to do, Christine. Don't stop. Don't stop. Please, we need lots of help. The world needs a lot of help.
Yes, we
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you.